I think that insurance companies, by and large, were driving the innovation into their customer base, really with an ambition to actually broaden their market share and actually find new avenues to market. And traditionally, that was all been done on the high street, and then there was a shift change where a number of organisations, such as I think Direct Line Group were one of the first, they allowed their customers to telephone in and buy and procure insurance services for the first time, over a telephone call, and that really changed the market forever. Then you got the disruption that happened with the aggregators coming into the marketplace and actually defining how you could procure insurance and actually giving customers for the first time an opportunity to look at what the premium cost was by comparison to others. And that again drove another step change in the personal line space. And I think what's happening now is that the consumer choice that's out there and the consumer ability to be able to interact with these organisations, that's the thing that's driving the pace of change and not the insurance companies. And I think they are struggling really to grasp what level of communication that clients want and in what format they want that communication. So I think that infrastructure per se will change. With the advent of artificial intelligence and robotic process automation, I think that we'll see a disruption, if you like, or a change in the way that we as individuals work within these environments. Highly repetitive tasks, I think, will be almost certainly undertaken by back office process automation in the form of either machine learning or AI or robotic process automation, which will mean that more intelligent roles, if you like, or more intelligent requirements will be given over to us as individuals, which will change the shape and feel of insurance companies. And this will be really to speed up various roles that the insurer plays with the consumer. That is to take on business, pay claims, put them back into the position they were prior to the loss, which is the fundamental element of insurance. So that's a massive shift change. So I think we'll see a general speeding up and really, as we said, an automation of the process. So less reliance on communication, but more reliance on fact, more reliance on data, so that you as an individual can prove that you've actually got cover, can prove that you've got the item, and then the claim gets paid straight away. And then, of course, there is the challenge of what happens in the Internet of Things and the new environment of driverless cars, how sensors are going to play a role both within the corporate areas and within domiciliary, so that you as an individual homeowner may well have an incident in your home that you're not aware of, and the insurance company might be the first people to know about that. So it's what they're going to do with that data and how they're going to improve their position with the customer, and then how that relates to us as individuals on how we trust them. And I think the next phase will be how insurance companies possibly can augment ourselves or our lives from the point of view of risk, so that they're supplying more information on keeping us safe, whether that's on the roads, whether it's in our home, or whether we're travelling. So it's going to be quite a shift change, I think, for these organisations as they begin to take on this new world and new challenge. I think there are so many varied opportunities for insurers in this space. I think not only have they got an ability to be able to influence consumers to purchase more from them because there are more areas of risk that they can potentially cover, but I think also that there is this ability to be able to be the first to provide just something excellent in the marketplace. I think that our experience of most insurers would indicate to us that actually customer service is not at the top of the decision tree for them, or the top of the function for them. We're able to call contact centres, but there's quite a latency over how long it takes to get service. When we want to change a car registration or do simple things, it can take quite a long period of time. And I think that the key to this will be how insurers start understanding what it is that we as individuals and individual consumers want from them. And those that are able to respond the best and respond the quickest will almost certainly carve out a place for themselves in the market, which will I think come from recommendation rather than actual marketing. You know, you and I saying that was a fantastic experience, I'd really recommend this organisation, and that then just washes across the social media interfaces and across the internet.